You know, it's amazing what's hiding in plain sight. Today, we're going to talk about one of the oldest and frankly most powerful foods known to humanity, the tiny flaxseed. For thousands of years, it was a cornerstone of civilization, and now modern science is finally catching up and unlocking the secrets to its incredible health benefits. So, let's dive in. So, long before anyone ever called flax a superfood, it was, well, a super material. I mean, we're talking about 36,000 years ago. Our ancient ancestors were already weaving it into textiles. Fast forward to ancient Egypt, and their entire economy was practically built on it. And get this for strength. Alexander the Great's army wore armor made from layers of linen glued together with flaxseed oil. It was literally the world's first composite material. From battle armor to breakfast bowls, yeah, flaxseed has had quite the journey. Today, you'll mostly see two main types, brown and golden. But don't worry, they both pack a very similar nutritional punch. You know, its Latin name, Linum usitatissimum, literally translates to very useful. And honestly, how fitting is that for a seed with such a deep history and an even brighter future in our kitchens? So, what is the big secret? What makes this tiny little seed so incredibly powerful? Well, it's not magic, it's all about the chemistry. Its health benefits really boil down to three key bioactive components. Let's break down what's actually inside. Okay, let's peek under the hood. A whopping 41% of the seed is fat. But hold on, this is the good kind. We're talking mostly omega-3s. Then you've got nearly 30% dietary fiber and a solid 20% protein. It's this unique combination that really forms the foundation of all its amazing health-promoting properties. First up in our power trio is alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA for short. Now, this is an essential omega-3 fatty acid, which just means our bodies can't make it. We have to get it from our food. And flaxseed? It's one of the richest plant sources on the entire planet. ALA is a really potent anti-inflammatory, and it's absolutely crucial for heart health and normal development. Okay, next we have lignans, and honestly, this is where flaxseed is just in a league of its own. It contains an unbelievable 75 to 800 times more lignans than most other plant foods. I mean, that number is just staggering. Think of these as super powerful antioxidants that our gut bacteria turn into compounds that can help regulate how our cells grow and behave, which is exactly why they're getting so much attention in cancer research. And rounding out our trio is good old dietary fiber. But with flaxseed, you really get the best of both worlds. It's got soluble fiber, which creates this gel-like substance that helps lower cholesterol and keep your blood sugar steady. And it's got insoluble fiber, which, well, it adds bulk and keeps your whole digestive system moving along smoothly. It's a fantastic 1-2 punch. So we've met the bioactive trio inside the seed, but what does all that chemistry actually do for us? Let's connect the dots now from the lab to real life. And this is pretty remarkable. Take a look at this quote from a recent study. In a lab setting, researchers found that a simple brown flaxseed extract had a major effect on breast cancer cells. And it didn't just slow their growth, it induced apoptosis, which is basically a fancy term for programmed cell death. It essentially told the cancer cells to self-destruct. This really highlights the serious therapeutic potential that scientists are investigating. And believe me, the benefits don't stop there. The list is seriously impressive. Clinical studies have linked flaxseed to a whole range of positive health outcomes. We're talking about lowering both total and that bad LDL cholesterol, reducing blood pressure, and improving blood sugar control. On top of that, it helps fight inflammation throughout the body, aids digestion, and can even improve your skin's health by boosting hydration. And if you're looking for hard numbers, here's one for you. One 12-week study found that people supplementing with flaxseed saw their total cholesterol drop by an average of almost 37 milligrams per deciliter. That is a significant measurable impact on a key marker for heart disease. It's the real deal. Okay, so you're probably thinking, I'm sold. The evidence is compelling. How do I actually use this stuff to get all these benefits? Well, that's a great question, because this is where the practical details really matter. All right, if you remember just one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. You absolutely must grind your flaxseed. Whole seeds have this incredibly tough outer shell that our bodies just can't break down. If you eat them whole, they'll likely pass right through you, and you'll miss out on all those amazing nutrients locked inside. Grinding them breaks that barrier and makes everything available for your body to absorb. This is a question that comes up all the time. Can these delicate omega-3s actually handle the heat of cooking? Well, the answer is, it depends. And it depends entirely on whether you're using the seeds or the oil. And here's the crucial difference. The seeds themselves, whether they're whole or ground, are surprisingly heat stable. Why? Because all those fragile oils are safely tucked away and protected inside the seed's fibrous matrix. So go ahead, bake with them, throw them in your oatmeal, no problem. Flaxseed oil, on the other hand, is a totally different story. That oil is exposed. It has no protection. Heating it causes it to oxidize, go rancid, and create harmful compounds. So flax oil is strictly for cold uses only. Drizzle it on a salad, mix it in a smoothie, that's it. So to make this super simple, here's the best way to handle your flax. First, buy the seeds whole. They stay fresh much longer that way. Then just use a simple coffee grinder to grind up a small batch, maybe enough for a week or two at a time. Store that ground flax in an airtight, dark container in the fridge to protect it from light and air. It's that easy. All right, to bring this all together, let's just quickly cover a few final best practices, and I'll leave you with one last thought to chew on. Okay, quick recap. Remember these key tips. Number 1, always grind it, no exceptions. 2, because it's so high in fiber, make sure you're drinking plenty of water with it. 3, start small. A good goal is about 1 to 3 tablespoons of the ground stuff per day. And finally, a quick note. Yes, flax does contain some compounds called anti-nutrients, but research shows that normal processing like grinding and cooking helps inactivate them, making it perfectly safe for regular consumption. And that really brings us to the big picture, doesn't it? The story of flax is this incredible journey from an ancient textile to a modern nutritional powerhouse, with its full potential being unlocked by science. It really makes you wonder, right? If one tiny seed holds this much power, what other ancient foods are just out there, waiting for us to rediscover them?